Hi, viewers,
Hi,
good
Joshua.
day and welcome to Marina Times. My name is Joshua Lotova. With me today, I have Ifeoma Nwajei. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
No, we find ourselves in an industry where one tweet can shake markets and regulations are even constantly shifting. And understanding crypto can both be an art and also a science. And most times when we talk about crypto or cryptocurrency, many persons think crypto is just about Bitcoin, Ethereum, but more than that, crypto rather, the global financial revolution. And to help us separate the noise from the real opportunities, we have Ife, who is a seasoned crypto analyst, a trader with over 10 years of experience. She currently consults for Panvest Capital and also doubles as a cybersecurity analyst. So, Ifeoma, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you very much, Joshua. Thanks for
Right, you're
having me.
welcome. And I think I would like to say that crypto has seen it all. Talk about the bull run, crashes, and regulations. Sometime last month, that was January 2025. Bitcoin got to its all-time high of I think somewhere around over $108,000. And currently, today is February 3rd. Bitcoin rather is back to $95, $95,000. Pardon. What do you think, or what do you believe are the drivers behind the recent crash in currency adoption?
Um, well, first of all, in any market, the invisible hand controls it. Demand and supply are the invisible hand. And people can wake up and decide, we're buying into this or we're not buying into this. People are fickle generally. So some people invest based on emotions, some based on momentum, some based on news, albeit false or true. So you can't really tell the way a market will react. Everybody thought the market was going to go to an all-time high, myself included, when Trump comes into power. But again, as someone who is very critical, I must say that he's doing the right thing by setting up a board, a committee of people to actually sit down and make regulations and rules to guide the industry. So that's what this is really.
All right, thank you very much for that. I think I would like to know, or our viewers also would like to know, what you think investors are in the markets and how participation of institutional investors.
Sorry, say that again. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Sorry, say
I
that
was
again.
saying our viewers would like to know why or what you think about the role of institutional investors in the crypto market and how their participation has influenced prices and volatility over time.
Um, well, institutional investors
The likes of
are
Michael,
really the likes of who? MicroStrategy, or what did you say?
yes, Michael Saylor of MicroStrategy.
Oh yeah, I mean, they're just coming on over, you know, like close to over 13 years since the creation of Bitcoin. I can't say they are early, but they are not that influential in the market if you ask me. However, um, their moves are being copied by, what I would call rookie traders and
Okay,
fickle traders and fickle investors. Yeah, they are not the whales of the market. They might even walk past you in flip flops, literally on the street, and you wouldn't know they're doing it. The thing with cryptocurrency is it was built to be decentralized. So you cannot track the real whales. You can never track them. You don't know who they are. The accounts are not tied to any individual accounts. There are mixers in crypto where, okay, so I can send like $1 million from my wallet to, can you hear me, Joshua?
yes, I can
Network
hear
is
you.
frozen. Okay, so I can send like 1 million from my wallet to a third party, and that third party will send it to my centralized exchange where I can withdraw it to my account, my personal bank account. That doesn't mean that now you cannot track that money because the inflow came from an account that has nothing to do with it. So I cannot tell you that institutional investors have a large influence on the market. They have a large influence on newbies. They have a large influence on new people. They definitely don't have any that much influence on the older guys. There are people who single-handed own hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin. Like if you talk about Vitalik Buterin, the person who founded Ethereum,
That's right.
only God knows how much that guy is worth, really, but you can never tell. He has some accounts that are some wallets that are public, but you cannot tell that, okay, this is how much he owns. Changpeng Zhao, we call him CZ of Binance. Changpeng is currently worth billions of dollars. However, I don't think even he knows his worth. Like, if he decides to, now that is someone who can actually tank the price. But what's the point of building something only to crash it? I held Binance coin literally at $3. And I think I sold at like maybe $8 or $7 thereabout, and I was really excited to have made over 100% profit. If someone told me that like 4 years down the line, it would hit over 700, I wouldn't believe it. But yeah, I've been there. I've been in this game for a long time, and I want to tell you that no institution, said rules and regulations can affect the price. Like if a country says we are banning Bitcoin, China has said that God knows how many times, like 10 times, but they are still trading, they are still buying, they are still investing, and every time they made the move and said, okay, we are banning Bitcoin, the price tanked. China has a large population of people who are pro crypto, people who are, tech savvy, people who are crypto savvy, people who are into digital, people who are into digital currency. So every time their government made that move, prices tanked. However, that's not the reality of the market. And no country right now can boast of being able to sway the market so much. Yeah, because it's bigger than everybody. It's bigger than countries. It's bigger than institutions. MicroStrategy is great. They're buying thousands of Bitcoin. That's fine. But they don't have the power to tank prices, I doubt. The only way they can tank prices is through copy traders, people who are copying their moves. So for most people in this field, like oldies, they know there's a guy we call C5, and we don't even know if he's a guy or a lady. Yeah. Every time this guy buys something, and it's very interesting, in a few months, that thing he buys is going to hit all-time highs. It's going to go up. So if you see him selling something, then something is coming. After a while, he dumps, really. This is an individual. This is just one person. And this one person has more influence than, like, I think institutional investors are just not important. They're not that influential. They're not that strong. Yeah, the masses are the real owners of crypto. And they determine if they're buying, if they're selling, if they're afraid. Most people give into fear, uncertainty, and doubt. We call that FUD. So it doesn't matter, like, what institution it is. There are individuals who can single-handedly tank prices, and they're not
Thank you
they're
very
not
much.
even affiliated to any. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Earlier, you made mention of, if I heard you correctly now, you said centralized exchange. And I think in recent times, we've heard of decentralized finance. So that brings me to the next question. And I would like to know what you think are the risks and the benefits of decentralized finance. I think they call it DeFi or something like that, in comparison to traditional banking systems.
Traditional banking systems need a central bank.
Yes, like our
Decentralized
normal
finance,
decentralized.
yeah, decentralized finance doesn't need anybody in the middle, doesn't need any permission, doesn't need any third party, no extra charges, nothing. So I'm here in Nigeria. I want to send $100,000 to my friend in China so she can ship me hair extensions or clothes because I want to open a new boutique or something, you know. I just deal directly with her. I don't need nobody to tell me I'm over limit for the day. Like, excuse me, over limit for my own money. No, you can't do that. So the difference between decentralized finance and centralized finance, like commercial banks and central banks, and intermediary banks, and what else do you have? The people who transfer money, the MoneyGram, or what they call them. Yeah, MoneyGram. There's something like that, right? I don't
Yes,
even remember.
I think
Yeah.
you
So
will
those,
understand
yeah,
that.
yeah, those are all middlemen and third parties. What's the point when I could just send however much I want to whoever I want to? So I decide my money, my choice.
My money, my choice. Thank you very much for that. Going forward, inflation is one. I think I would be right to call it a global pandemic, although it has to do with
Mm.
finance, not health this time around. And last year, or the last inflation figure for Nigeria that was available was one for December 2024, where inflation peaked at 34.8%. And I'm wondering, what do you think the ongoing global inflation crisis, do you think particular way it has affected the cryptocurrency markets, especially Bitcoin as a store of value?
Mm, well, maybe, but that's not what's affecting crypto. What's affecting crypto is the fact that there are still too few people in crypto. Imagine if the number of people of just one bank in Nigeria, yeah? Imagine if you have 100 million people on board crypto today from Nigeria, right? The government makes it legal. The government says, okay, this you can buy crypto from First Bank. They won't do it. They won't do it. But just imagine that. And all First Bank, half of First Bank customers decide that, okay, we're going to buy this, we're going to kill you. You can imagine how much higher prices will go. Governments all over the world are printing money. That is the cause of inflation. Nothing else. Corruption is the cause of inflation. Uh, Overtaxing is the cause of inflation. You tax my salary. Excuse me. You tax the things I buy with my salary. Double taxation. Then you tax, what else? You tax me for storing that in my house. Let's say I buy food from the market. That is taxed. You tax me for using electricity to store it. I mean, that's like 3 taxes for one item. How many items do we use in our lives daily? And how much more is the government going to steal from us? Inflation is caused by bad policies worldwide. Inflation is caused by not building capacity. We have we are in a country where recurrent expenditure is way above capital expenditure. That is completely wrong. As an economist, I want to tell you that there is no way the country will succeed. There is no economy that will succeed when recurrent expenditure is more than capital expenditure. You need to keep building. Wealth is built. But no, there are people who just want to get rich in one day. They want to do they want to carry out corrupt practices without thinking of the ripple effect of that, you know. So you print out money. I saw an advert last week where they said the house was going to cost 1.3 billion. I had to send a message to the person and ask, are they drilling oil in the house? Like, seriously. A 4-bedroom house somewhere in Itama in Abuja, 1.3 billion. How? What's in the house? Do you understand? How big can the rooms possibly be? That's ridiculous. That must just be a way to clean our money, or move funds illegally, and try to make it legal. That okay, now yes, we have these funds, because that is not possible. 1.3 billion. Like, I saw the building. It's not even something that, it doesn't even look like an apartment from New York. No, it's dilapidated. Like, you can't believe it. Just because it's in Maitama, I'm sorry. It's not even like a banana island building. Like, are you kidding me? That is corruption is the cause of inflation. That's it for me.
That means directly or indirectly, inflation does not affect the adoption of cryptocurrency in any way.
For me, it's not related at all. There's no connection. For me, there's no connection.
So there was a time in Nigeria, cryptocurrency was, should I say, banned in quotes now, and many persons were not allowed to trade it. I think that was when people started resorting to P2P and like that.
Yeah, when they arrested the Binance executives. So
Yes,
where is Naira since that arrest? So where is the Naira since that arrest? Did it go back to 385 Naira per dollar? No. That is not what's affecting it. They see, when people are looking for an excuse to get out of a situation, to save face, to shift the blame, they begin to employ demonic tactics. Yeah, I call them demonic tactics. People are stealing government funds. Yeah?
Yeah, I get it.
People are
That's not
literally.
where I'm me to interject, because that's not where I'm even heading to now. I'm trying to look at
Okay.
what you think, what role you think cryptocurrency plays in the Nigerian economy, especially in terms of financial inclusion and access it gives to the global
Oh,
market.
it pays. Crypto is actually there's a transfer of wealth in crypto. I must say that. Yeah, because if I decided to short the market from yesterday, let's say for a whole Bitcoin, I would have earned at least $5,000 to $8,000. Okay, let's say I decide to short from Friday and I close my position today, I would have made at least $8,000 to $5,000. Do the math. Do the math. At 1,500, how much is that? So I would have brought that money in to the country. It generates wealth, actually. It generates wealth. It generates wealth for people, who know how to use the system. And, with crypto, what is causing inflation cannot be crypto. It's not cash. Yeah, how many people are being paid for? So how many services are we paying for in crypto? I can't hear you.
Yes, I can hear you. There's just like
Yeah.
you rightly said the other time, there's this term in crypto, or in cryptocurrency, FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And
Hmm?
can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, I was talking about the concept of fear, uncertainty, and doubts, and I was also going to ask you what you think public sentiment is about crypto in Nigeria. Do you think people are bullish? Do you think they are skeptical about the long-term potential,
They are
especially
skeptical. They are skeptical. They are afraid. Naturally, with the likes of MMM that scam people of money.
uh,
Yeah.
okay, in the coming weeks now, what do you think is the direction of um crypto? Let's say the direction for Bitcoin now. More like it keeps ranging. Just
Okay. So if Trump doesn't do something before the end of February, it's going to tank lower, maybe to 60K regions. So I think shorters will have a field day making money betting against the market. But if something solid comes up, yeah, and the American government actually starts to buy because they want to have a reserve of it. Like they have a reserve for gold, they have a reserve for oil, they actually want to have a reserve for digital currencies. So if they actually start buying in, that will be your sign. That's going to be, the days are going to be greener. But if he still stays silent and there's no clear-cut direction yet, and the team he has put together haven't come up with anything yet, prices are going to go down much more. So I think anybody who wants to buy into the market can actually put together like the USD or Naira, just to buy in when prices settle down. When things settle down and prices begin to go back up, it would be great to enter the market at an all-time low. I personally hope it goes low so I can buy in. I want to be a billionaire, please.
So you can come in when it goes low, and by
Billionaire.
the time it turns, you get massive.
I want to be a billionaire.
Yeah, that's the goal. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And
Thank you so
we are
much.
glad to have you on the show. We hope next time we'll call rather, we'll definitely get a response from you. Thank you
Okay.
very much. Enjoy the
You're
rest.
welcome. Thank you. Cheers. Bye.